Hello everybody, I am Bhavna. Today I am taking you through to some Montessori language activities. This can be presented to the children around 3 years of age. Here I am using some specific typical Montessori materials. Those are the sandpaper traces, but you can make some very simple materials just like this at home to help your child to introduce to phonetics. This I'm telling you as an alternative only because now there is lockdown everywhere. There is COVID which we are facing right now. So the corona fear is not allowing you to go out and fetch materials, nor are your children allowed to go down for their regular classes. So let me, before I start with the presentations, let me tell you a little more about phonetics. Phonetics or phonics, whatever you call it, they are a way of learning language, like not how I and you learned in the traditional way. This is how we listen to the sounds. So phonetics is very simple if learnt the right way. So in this method, what we do is we recognize the sounds we have in a particular word. That means the syllables that we listen when we pronounce a word. For example, if I'm going to pronounce a word like ant, we are going to listen all the sounds that are present in that particular word. And we are going to identify the sounds with the help of the symbols. That is, the first sound you listen in ant is a, and the way we write a is like this. This is all in a traditional approach. This is called as a, right? So let's get started. I'm going to pronounce all the letters for you. You can make a note of the pronunciations first. I am now not going into much of technicalities where we do the classification of the sounds based on like their vowels and consonants. Even the consonants are voiced consonants, and there are consonants which are not voiced. So I am not going to tell you about these technicalities. I am just going to help you with the pronunciation of all the 26 letters we have in the English alphabet in the order. I am not getting into the classification for a purpose, because this is a quick approach that you can help your child, because your child is already familiar with phonetics in the school. So what you are right now going to do is only help the child to remember and recognize the sounds. So I get requests from many parents as in, please help us with the pronunciation of all the letters. So I am just going right now in the order of how we write the letters in the alphabet, like A, B, C. So I'm just going to tell you, pronounce the sounds of these letters. Just make a note of this. A, B, K, D, A, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, A, P, K, R, S, T, A, V, W, X, Z. So these are the way we pronounce the letters right from A to Z. From A to Z, we have to keep a few things in mind. I'm just going to give you a simple tip. You all know the classification of the alphabet based on vowels and consonants. You all know the vowels. A, E, I, O, U are the vowels, right? We have been learning this since our primary classes. So what I say is, when we pronounce a vowel, the sound is to be dragged. Okay, like a, e, o, a, right? But there are some voiced consonants like k, g, these things. So this has a little bit of breath that comes in from your navel. So you cannot say k, g, t. No, this is not the right way of pronouncing. Instead, you're going to make it as k. Cut it short. Like when you say book, what is the last sound in book?
B.
What is the last sound in book?
B.
K. K is the last sound in book and B is the first sound, right? When you say book, K is heard at the last, isn't it? So the pronunciation of K is as in K. So for further better understanding, what you can do is pronounce words which has consonants in the end. For example, cub. We don't say b, cub. That's not the right way to pronounce. So it's cub. So it's b. So the pronunciation of b is b. The phonetic way of learning b is b. So this is how we listen to the sounds. So let us try. Let me give you some examples of for some words. So suppose I give you a word like lion. What did I say? Lion.
Lion.
That's my daughter there. So she's trying to participate. Okay. So in lion, what is the last sound you listen to? Lion. So the way we pronounce N is N. So you can once again rewind and listen to the pronunciation of the sounds and match it with the words. Like when you say cat, the last sound is t. It is not cat. So when we say t, we will not pronounce it as t. We will not pronounce it as t. We will pronounce it as t. So like this, you can help the children pronounce various all the letters in the alphabet starting from A to Z, right? So let us give it a try again. So when I say rub, what is the last sound you hear? B. So the pronunciation of B is B. But if I say ant, what is the first sound you listen? Isn't it? So the pronunciation of A is A. There are varied pronunciation, as in aeroplane. When we say aeroplane, the sound becomes A, and when we say balloon, the sound is heard as A. Don't go to these complications. Just keep in mind the phonetic way of pronunciation of these letters are A, B, K, D, and so on. So you can help your children, and as well you can understand with the help of this video. Now, once you help your child recognize these sounds, we will get into the mode of learning the first and last sound of letters. That we will do in the next video. So wait for me to post the next video for you. So till then, you can practice the sounds of the letters. So here I have a tip for you. If you want to start from the beginning, you can start with the vowels first. But in that, keep in mind that you have to exclude A. That is A as in egg. That is E. E is what we write, right? So we have to exclude that, and you have to firstly give the pronunciation of A, E, O, and A. That is A, E, I, O. Okay? Sorry. A, I, O, U. Exclude A in the E in that. Okay, so once you do this, you can go into the consonants. So there are prolongables in consonants like L, So these are called prolongables. So this will help your child to listen to the sounds properly, and also helps them with the correct pronunciation of words. Like the after you introduce the vowels to the children, introduce the prolongables. This is the way we introduce in the Montessori house also. So after you finish a, e, a and a, go with l, s. So these letters, that means L, M, N, S. So which can be dragged, you know. So you can help your child with introducing these letters. Children who are already in the second year of the schooling will be familiar with all these things. You can check with them. And then once you finish the prolongables, we have voice consonants, that is k. When you say voice consonants, you can keep your fingers on your throat and feel when you say k. Do you feel the pressure? Yes. But when you say b, you feel it, right? So b, g, d. All these are voice consonants. K, t. These are voiceless consonants, right? So you can introduce these later. So you can try helping your children with these letters and these sounds. Once you are through with this, we can go for the next video wherein we listen the first and last sound. But now I will tell you how to introduce these sandpaper letters. Now